So let's take a look at this equation. It differs from the ones that we've been doing previously in that there is a coefficient out in front of the exponential function. So we're going to have to be a little bit more careful doing this. If you use a little bit of thought rather than just leaping in, it's a quite straightforward thing. So let me show you using method number 1, which is the easy way. And what you should do there is simply divide both sides by the coefficient. If you do that, dividing both sides by 3, you get e to the 2x is equal to 4. And then we solve as before. You can either take the ln of both sides or simply write then that 2x is equal to ln of 4. However you get here is okay. So x is equal to 1/2 ln 4. And then, of course, we can use our power rule to write that x is equal to ln 4 to the half. And what is the square root of 4? It's just 2. So there is our nice exact answer. However, there are usually a bunch of students that insist on doing it the hard way. So I'm going to show you how to do the hard way properly. And the moral of the story is, well, use the easy way. But if you're not careful, you may, on a test situation, find yourself doing it this way. I only show this if you insist, but there's enough students that have trouble with this that we may as well go through it. So let's write out the original equation again. E to the 3 times e to the 2x is equal to 12. And I'm just going to scroll down a little tiny bit here. Scroll up. Okay, so if you're going to do it the hard way, then the thing to do is to take the logarithm, the natural log, of both sides. You could take log to any base, but the natural logarithm is an obvious choice because we already have the base e here. Now the problem is that many students will be tempted to bring the 2x out front because of the power rule, but the problem is that the 2x is only acting on the base e, it's not acting on the 3. So in order to do this properly, we actually have to split this sucker into 2 terms first using the product rule. So ln of 3 plus ln of e to the 2x is equal to ln of 12. So just make sure you don't put the 2x out in front of the ln of 3 to the e, 3 times e. That is not going to work. So then you get ln of 3, then ln of e to the 2x. The question is, what exponent on e gives e to the 2x? Clearly it's that. So then 2x is equal to ln 12 minus ln 3. Notice you can simplify the right-hand side using the quotient rule to get ln 4. So x is equal to 1/2 ln 4. So x is equal to ln 2 as before. And I hope you agree that method number 2, the hard way, is much longer with many more steps, much harder to not screw up, particularly in a test situation. So what is the moral of the story? Let's write that down. Excuse me. And now we're done.